Hello friends, in today's videos we are going to take a look at text blocks in Java. So a text block is a multi-line string literal that avoids need for most skip sequences and automatically formats the string in a predictable way. And it gives the developer control over the format of the string whenever it is desired. For example, in Java, whenever we need to write a text block like an HTML string or an SQL query or in case of polyglot languages like polyglot environments like Graal or Nashon, whenever you want to write any JavaScript code or any other code block, which is like a simple block of text, the formatting is really hard, and we need to take care of the formatting and the new line sequences and all. So a text block solves those kind of problems for Java developers. So text blocks will be delivered in JDK 15 as part of JEP 378, and the second, so it has already made its way to JDK 13 and 14. The first preview was released in JDK 13 as part of JEP 355, and the second preview made its way into JDK 14 as part of JEP 368. Now, how to define a text block? Well, most of the IDs like NetBeans and IntelliJ IDEA will give you hint to convert your potential blocks of string literals into text blocks. But if you want to define a text block from scratch, you need to start with three double quotes and then need to press an enter, and then you can enclosed with another three double quotes, and your text block can come in between. So the line break after the first double quote, these first three double quotes is a must. So you cannot avoid that line break, but line break before the last triple three double quotes is optional. Okay, so now let's go into the demo of the text block. So I'll create a new package with JP 378, and let's create a file there. So I'm just saving it to Git. Okay, now let's create a static method, public static string HTML block. So this method is going to return us an HTML block. So let's write an HTML block. Return. So we'll write the block in the older fashion, and we'll see what are the hassles with that. So let me just create a HTML block, HTML, and between the HTML we have the body tag. Sorry, first the head tag, and then we'll have the body. Then we'll have the body tag. Okay, that's it. So now if you want to format it, IE is going to help us, but we need a break from here, and then a break from here, then from here, then from here, and then from here. So if you see, if you print this, then it will still print it as a single line. So to convert it into multiple line, I'll have to add line breaks. So I can do this, add line breaks at every place, and that's it. So here we have it. Now let's print this and check how it works. So I have my main class here, so I'll say and text blocks dot html block, and then I will say block ended. So now let's go to the terminal, let's compile this. Let's clear the terminal first and let's run it. So we got our output, but still the formatting is missing. So we need to add the formatting first. So let's just go and add the formatting here. Okay, so I'll need one tab here, another tab here, one tab here. Okay, now let's compile it again. And let's run it. Now it should be formatted. Yep, so now our block is formatted. So what's the problem with that? So if you see, I'll have to manually manage the line breaks and the formatting, and it's not very readable at all. And if I want to insert another element here inside the body, it's hard to get it done without being frustrated. So that's how I'll say element, and then I'll finish this element. So I'll do this element. That's it. It should work. In most cases, it would work. Clean and run. So if you see, I intentionally missed the line break after the element, and so we are getting it printed like this. But it's very easy to make these kind of mistakes. I remember somewhere in a video of Brian Goetz, I heard it that it's like language is daring you to make a mistake, or it's challenging you to make a mistake. So to not make a mistake, it's challenging you or daring you to not make a mistake. So that's the same thing, that it's very easy to forget the line breaks here. So I can do this, and I can do this, and then it should work fine. But it's not very developer friendly at all. So there it is. Now I will run it, and yes, it seems to be working fine now. So it is remembering all the formatting and everything is working fine. So now let's go to the code again. Good. So yeah, so now this is the normal block of text which you would create before JDK 15 is getting delivered, or if to be precise, before JDK 13, you would use this kind of code to create your text blocks. In JDK 13, we could receive the text block support as a preview feature. So but it's really tedious and not developer friendly at all. So now we can convert it into a text block. So I have enabled the preview feature in my build script. So if you see, uh, here I have enabled the preview features. So should work fine for me. Okay. So if you see, the ID itself gives you the option to replace it with a text block. So it says concatenation here can be replaced with text block. So let's do the same, replace with a text block, and then here it is. Now it writes pretty clean and simple. So here it is. It's a text block now, and let's print it right away. There it is. So we got our text block printed easily without any problems. So now let's go ahead and write a text block by scratch. So I'll say public static string JavaScript text block. Before that, let me do one thing. Let me just keep the example of the normal string block also. So that will be helpful for relating. So let me just copy this, and I'll call it HTML text block. And this I'll convert This I'll replace with the text block, and now we'll create another text box from this text block from this scratch. String JavaScript text block. This text block is a code which returns as a function of JavaScript. This can be used in any polyglot environment like Graal, or it can be used in Nashon. So I'll say return. This is how I'm gonna do it. So ID itself makes it a text block, and I can put anything in between. So I can say function echo it takes a value, and let's call it text, and I can close the function, and there I can do alert, make it so text is colon plus text. There it is, a simple JavaScript function to alert a text. That's it. So now if you see, I'm freely using the double quotes in between of the text block. If I use the older method, I would have to escape the the double quotes, maybe the colon. So it's really easy and convenient in the text block to write any kind of string literal. Okay, so now let's print the text blocks that we have defined. So for to do that, it's really simple. We are going to call the methods. So let's just duplicate this, and I can say HTML text block. Let me remove this one. I can say JavaScript text block, and I can here say the blocks and it. So let's do this. Right and build. So we are successfully able to print everything in its original format. So this is so we can also see that JDK also Java also introduced certain helper methods on text block. So let's see them. What are they? So there it is. There is a formatted method. There is an intern. These are the methods which will be mostly useful: the strip indent, the strip leading, strip trailing, etc. So you can go through the Java doc to understand and know what are the methods added for the text block support, and you can play with the text block support in IntelliJ IDEA and NetBeans. So this is all about text blocks. Thank you everyone. Thank you for watching this video, and please share your feedbacks in the comment section. Thanks a lot.